Return on investment, or ROI for short, is something that we talk about all the time in real estate. It's about figuring out if something's really worth what you're putting into it. In ARKsurvivalascended, your flyer teams work the same way. Some are smart investments that keep paying you back, and others, well, they just waste your time and resources. So today we're counting down the top 5 flyer teams with the best ROI, the ones that actually help you survive, travel, and gather smarter. Coming in at number 5 is, of course, the pteranodon. This is your classic entry-level flyer and the easiest ticket to early game freedom. Taming a pteranodon is as simple as it gets. A single bola, a couple of tranks to the head, some regular kibble or meat, and just a little patience. The pteranodon is perfect for early game travel, scouting new areas quickly, and fast getaways when you're in trouble. But here's the catch. The pteranodon is fast, but fragile. Think of the pteranodon like your first starter home. It's affordable, it gets you moving quickly, but you'll outgrow it fast and start to look for something with more space, more power, and more long-term potential. Verdict? Fantastic early ROI. This is the fastest, cheapest way to open up the map and start making moves, but be ready to upgrade soon. At number 4, we've got the pelgornis. This flyer is super underrated, but offers some sneaky good value if you know how to use it. Taming pelgornis is pretty simple. Trap it with a bola and knock it out, but just keep in mind, it prefers regular kibble or prime or raw fish meat over regular meat. The pelgornis is perfect for gathering large amounts of organic polymer from creatures like the kairuku and the hesperornis, and for landing and resting on water, which this is the only creature in the game that can do this. It's perfect for fishing and taking stamina breaks out on the open water. The pelgornis is one of the most underrated tames in ARK. Most people pass it up because it's not a fighter, but in the right hands, it's a hidden gem. It's like finding an overlooked waterfront property. It's not flashy, but the location is unbeatable. If you know how to use it, you'll realize the true value was right there the whole time. Verdict? Fantastic ROI for polymer runs, water travel, and niche utility. This is a smart investment if you know where to use it. In at number 3 is the griffin. Only found on Ragnarok and ARKsurvivalascended, the griffin has always been a premium flyer. But with the newest update, it's become even more valuable because griffins are now breedable. Taming a griffin isn't easy. You'll need a solid trap, plenty of tranks, and patience. And make sure you have either extraordinary kibble or raw mutton, whichever is available to tame it. But the return is absolutely worth it. The griffin is one of the only creatures in the game with a dive bomb attack. When done properly, it makes for fast travel and devastating hits. It's also the only flyer that lets you shoot weapons off of it while flying. It's perfect for aerial combat, scouting, and taming on the go. And now that it's breedable, you can imprint, stack stats, and raise your own powerful griffins for the first time. Think of the griffin like finally being able to build on that dream lot you've owned for years. It's always been valuable, but now you can develop it into something even better. Verdict? High ROI for speed, combat, flexibility, and breeding potential. Absolutely worth the grind if you're playing on Ragnarok. Flying in at number 2, we have the snow owl. Found on extinction in ARKsurvivalascended, the snow owl isn't just fast. It's a total utility flyer that can save your tames and get you out of tough situations. Taming a snow owl isn't too bad. You'll need a trap, a few tranks, and a little bit of patience, but it's definitely worth the effort. Here's why the snow owl stands out. It can freeze creatures midair, which is a complete game changer for stopping flyers in place and controlling fights on the move. This freeze can even heal your own tames during emergencies. Absolute game changer. It has thermal vision, making it perfect for scouting hidden threats and finding valuable creatures, and it's one of the few creatures, including the griffin, with a dive bomb, giving you the fastest travel in the game once you get the hang of it. Think of the snow owl like a dual-purpose live workspace. It's part home, part office, part emergency clinic. A multifunctional investment that saves you both time and resources because it does so much in one package. Verdict? High ROI for life-saving healing, crowd control, and top-tier utility. A true game changer, especially if you're playing on Extinction. Before we get to number 1, we've got to give an honorable mention to the Quetzel. It's one of the largest flyers in the game and a serious long-term investment for resource runs and mobile bases. Taming a Quetzel has always been one of the most difficult challenges in ARK because they're always flying and they never seem to land. Right now, you have to chase them with another flyer, grapple onto your mount, and try to trank them midair. It's one of the trickiest tames in the game. But everything will change with the release of Genesis 2 when net projectiles are introduced. You'll finally be able to trap them mid-flight, making the Quetzel so much more accessible. Think of the Quetzel like an oversized fixer-upper with huge potential. It's hard to get, it's a little clunky at first, but if you put in the work, it becomes one of the most valuable assets you can own. Perfect for mobile bases, heavy hulls, and big builds. Verdict? Extremely high ROI if you're building a mobile base or doing large-scale hulls. But until Genesis 2 drops, expect a steep and challenging taming process. And of course, guys, taking the top spot at number 1 is the Argentavis. The Argy is one of the most valuable tames in the entire game and one of the best long-term investments you can make. Taming an Argentavis is pretty straightforward. Set up a trap, bring plenty of trank arrows, and have either superior kibble or raw mutton on you ready to go. Here's why the Argentavis stands above the rest. It can carry other creatures not only in its talons, but also in its beak, which is a total game changer for taming and transport. It also has one of the best weight stats of any flyer, and it reduces the weight of raw materials like metal, wood, stone, and obsidian, making resource hauling profitable and a breeze. It also passively heals while eating corpses, which can be an absolute lifesaver during tough fights or long journeys. Its saddle also acts as a mobile smithy, giving you instant access to repairs and crafting while you're on the go. Think of the Argentavis like your dream home. It's not just about looks, it's all about functionality, reliability, and long-term comfort. It has everything you need to build, grow, and thrive, all in one solid investment you'll never regret. Verdict? Maximum ROI. Hauling, taming, combat, crafting, the Argentavis does it all. It's the gold standard for versatile flyers. In ARK Survival Ascended, it's not about taming everything. It's about taming smart. The flyers we covered today give you the best return on your time, your resources, and your effort. Prioritize these high ROI tames, and you'll fly further, survive longer, and build smarter. If this helped you out, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's your go-to flyer investment? And hey, when I'm not flying around in ARK, I'm helping people find their perfect home in Wilmington, North Carolina. If you're ever looking to buy or sell, I'd love to help you out in the real world too. See you in the skies, Survivor.